Greetings, welcome, and thank you for clicking. I'm Christian of Standing Stones Healing, welcoming you to the December Choose One of 3 card reading for your December 2022 messages. Welcome, December, the last month of the year. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't believe that 2022 is at an end. And here we go, 2023. And I don't know about you, but I love the transition from one year to the next. I love talking about transitions, and here we go with a collective transition when we go from one year to the next. So thank you so much for being here for your December 2022 messages. Now, if you are new to these videos, this is how it works. You choose number 1, 2, or 3, and there is a corresponding 5-card, sometimes more, reading for your monthly messages. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of drumming, set some space, and allow us to be in the present moment to see what number 1, 2, or 3 arises for your monthly messages. But if you already know which number you want, you can click on the link down below to go there straight away. Please join me in taking 3 deep cleansing breaths. We're going to clear away everything that's come before, everything that's coming later, and focus in on this blessed present moment. What is your number, 1, 2, or 3? Greetings, number 1. Welcome, number 1, to your December 2022 messages. Number 1, your Celtic Dragon Tarot card is the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups, number 1. Your angel card for December is Chantal. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through a reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Yep, got some clear messages coming up here for you, number 1. Beautiful. Thank you, Chantal. Number 1, you had 2 Archangel cards for your December. We have Archangel Jeremiah, who says, "The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges." Wonderful, number 1. You are overcoming difficulties. Your second Archangel card is also Archangel Jeremiah, who says, "All is well. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to be, with hidden blessings you will soon understand." Beautiful. Thank you very much, Archangel Jeremiah, for these messages. Your Viking runes for December, number 1, are the Rune of Harvest and the Rune of Constraint. And finally, number 1, before I forget, I'm actually offering a rune reading workshop on December 11th. So if you're watching this video at the beginning of December and you're interested in learning how to read runes, I have a rune reading workshop coming up on December 11th. There's a link down below. Click on that to learn more and to register. I'll teach you everything you need to know to read runes for yourself and others. Thank you. And finally, number 1, your Breathe Easy card is Soul. I am a soul. I am a universe, observing all other universes. I breathe in the realization that I am not my name, not what I do for a living, and I am filled with the knowledge that I am a soul traveling onward. I breathe out the illusion of being separate from all there is. Beautiful. Well, here we go, number 1. Here is what I have for you for your December. Lots of messages about love relationships. Now, number 1, this might not be a love relationship, although I'm getting that very strongly, but it may also be a friendship, a family relationship, whatever. But here's what I'm getting for you clearly. You're being encouraged with any love relationship challenges you're having right now to not turn away from them. So number 1, what I'm getting is that right now you're really feeling the strong desire to run away or turn away from challenges in your love relationship at this time. You know, there are some challenges, some difficulties, and it's normal and natural to want to hope that they go away, pretend that they aren't there, to turn away from them, to even run away from them. And so, number 1, I say this lovingly when I say it's okay that you are feeling that way, and turn around and face the challenges. So, number 1, stop turning away from them. Recognize that you are experiencing those challenges. Turn and face them. Now, you may be thinking, Christian, I don't have a love relationship, so I don't have any challenges with my love relationship. That may very well be the case. Number 1, it's a time for you to reflect and consider about that status and about any deeper questions about that. So for instance, maybe you don't have a love relationship right now, and maybe the challenge is that you are thinking, I don't want one. Maybe the thing that you're turning away from, number 1, is the love relationship itself and being in one, or looking for one, or perhaps someone new has presented themselves and you're saying, no thank you, run away. If that's the case, that's okay. Number 1, please be understanding and gentle with yourself as those runaway feelings arise. We all have them, but you're being encouraged to turn and face them this month and to reflect upon them. And now, if you do have a love relationship, and you are being encouraged to recognize the challenges that are happening in it right now, to not turn away from them, to face them, and to work through them, to acknowledge them. So number 1, this could be you on any of those levels, all of the above, none of the above, whatever the case may be. Again, this may also be a general relationship, family, friends. I am definitely getting the encouragement from Chantal that this is about a love kind of relationship. Even the encouragement, number 1, to consider not turning away from any love relationship that might be presenting itself at this time. Now, that does not mean that Christian says that this person is the one for you and go for it and they're your soulmate. Christian is not saying that. Christian is saying, ask yourself the deeper questions about why you're turning away and face those challenges. Acknowledge them and honor them and contemplate them. So, number 1, definitely during December, work to turn yourself around and not run away, not forget or try to avoid the challenges during the month of December. Now, number one, what I'm also getting for you is that these questions, these challenges with the relationship, have you feeling some feelings of constraint. So you're feeling a little constrained, a little bound by them. And so there's an encouragement for you here, number one, during the month of December, to really work to ask yourself how you, in your own mind, are contributing to those feelings of constraint. And to ask yourself how you are helping those constrained feelings in terms of the challenges with the relationship. So how are you, number one, contributing to the challenges and to those feelings of being constrained by the challenges? So number one, definitely a time for you to do some contemplating about any love relationship you're in or lack thereof as well. Now, what I'm also getting for you is that this is also a time for you of working through those challenges, knowing that they have their purpose, knowing that they have their place, and knowing that as you feel all of the feels, that all indeed is well. That it is happening as it needs to, and that there are blessings on the way from it that you may not be able to see right now. That is also here in the harvest rune. So the rune of harvest is saying, hey, there are things to be harvested from this situation. There are fruits to be picked. And so number one, if you can't see those fruits right now, don't worry, they will reveal themselves. Also, along with that is this idea of overcoming those difficulties. So you've got these difficulties with the love relationship or love relationships, number one, but you've got those challenges. And sometimes those challenges can seem like mountains. Sometimes they can seem like they are insurmountable. Sometimes they can seem like they are bigger than we are. But what I'm getting for you, number one, is an encouragement for you to, number one, recognize that you indeed have already overcome a lot of difficulties and challenges. And to honor that, recognize that, even pat yourself on the back for that, number one. But also, number one, I'm getting the strong encouragement that you are greater than the challenges. You are greater than the difficulties. And what I'm getting for you right now is that everything inside of you is greater than what is outside of you. So all of the everything, the power that you have inside of you is greater than these challenges, greater than the difficulties. And so number one, definitely know that as you turn and face these challenges this month, you're being encouraged to recognize that you can handle it. You can deal with this. You can do this. You know, so often in this kind of turning away, there's a feeling of, I can't handle this. I can't do this. I'm not strong enough to do this. But the truth is, number one, yes, you are. You are indeed strong enough to do this. You are indeed able to overcome these difficulties. And as a matter of fact, you already have. You have already overcome plenty of difficulties, including in love relationships. Maybe this particular one as well, number one. So number one, know that yes, indeed, you can do this. As a matter of fact, Archangel Jeremiah is very strongly, clearly with you this month. We've got Jeremiah here saying, you can overcome these difficulties. As a matter of fact, you have. And you've got Jeremiah here saying all is well. It's okay. It's as it should be. So you may even during this month, number one, want to call upon Archangel Jeremiah and want to get support from Archangel Jeremiah at this time. Now, number one, you may also want to get support from my Back to Center program. So for the transition from December to January, from 2022 to 2023, 1 year to the next, I have a self-paced 4-week program, Back to Center video course. And this program helps you to reflect upon things like your values, things you're grateful for, and how you want to show up in 2023. And so, number one, it's actually a great opportunity for you to do some deeper reflection, to do this very thing and not turn away, but rather turn towards the challenges, to contemplate them, reflect upon them, and to hit them head on. So definitely check that out. If you're interested, the link is below, standingstoneshealing.com/back-to-center. Before I forget, also, number one, I'm also for the month of December and January offering 2023 card readings. So they are your individual 2023 messages. It uses this exact spread, these cards, 5 or sometimes more cards for your 2023 messages. I'm only offering those on select dates during December and January, 30-minute readings for a very special $35. So definitely click down below, standingstoneshealing.com/2023 to learn more and to book your own 30-minute Zoom reading for your 2023 messages. But definitely, number one, some reflection is in order for you at this time as you contemplate these relationship challenges. Now, what I'm also getting for you is that as you hit these challenges, as you face the music, as you acknowledge and deal with them, there's an encouragement for you to recognize that you transcend these challenges, number one. That along with that idea of everything inside of you being greater than all of the challenges outside of you, you're being encouraged to recognize that you indeed are a soul, that you are timeless, and that you are greater than these relationship challenges or lack thereof. You are greater than any of the questions, the challenges. You know, your partner is leaving their socks on the floor and it's driving you crazy. You are greater than that. You don't have a relationship. You've been out on a bunch of dates, but you feel so constrained. You just can't find someone who resonates with you. You are greater than that challenge. And so honor your soul, honor your timelessness, honor that you are greater than any of the relationship challenges you are currently turning away from. So turn towards those challenges. Bring in some fresh energy with that as well, number one. So I'm also getting for you to work to bring in some new energy around that relationship or around finding a love relationship. To bring in some new perspectives, maybe some new ways of doing things. You know, for instance, if you're always going on OkCupid to find a date, I don't know if OkCupid is still a thing. If you're going on there to find a date all the time and it's just not working for you, is there somewhere else that you could try to find a date? So something new, something different. If you're always being bothered by your partner leaving their socks on the floor, is there another perspective, another way to look at that situation and bring in some new energy into those challenges? So time in December, number one, to bring some fresh energy and some fresh perspectives into your relationship to help not feel so constrained by those challenges, I'm also getting the encouragement for you to bring in some compassion as well. So compassion, not just for your partner leaving their socks all over the floor, but also to yourself, number one. So compassion for those initial runaway feelings, which are indeed natural and normal, and we all do. So recognize when you're doing that this month, number one. Honor that. Turn and face those challenges. Bring some new energy into your love relationship situation. Recognize that good things are indeed coming, that you have indeed already overcome challenges, and that yes, Archangel Jeremiah is with you to say all is well. Well, thank you so very much, number one. I am so honored to bring you your December 2022 messages. I encourage you to check back on these messages throughout the month because they do absolutely unfurl and unfold during the month. So thank you so much. I send you blessings and best wishes for your journey. Greetings, number two. Welcome, number two, to your December 2022 messages. Number two, your Celtic Dragon Tarot card for December is the High Priest. The High Priest. That's a powerful card for sure, number two. Wonderful. Your angel card for December is Mystique. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. Wonderful, number two. Your archangel card for December is Sensitivity. Archangel Haniel says, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Thank you, Archangel Haniel. Honor yourself and your feelings. We've got lots of things coming up here for you, number two. And you have two Viking runes. We have the Rune of Defense and the Rune of Journey. The Rune of Journey. Now, by the way, number two, I actually have a rune reading workshop coming up on December 11th. And so if you are interested in learning how to read runes, I'm offering that 2-hour Zoom workshop. You can learn more and join in on the link down below. But the Rune of Defense and the Rune of Journey for your December. And finally, number two, your Breathe Easy card is Child Within. I am a child. The child you were still lives within you and needs to play and feel secure. I breathe in the innocence of a child's mind that sees all things as if for the first time. I am filled with childlike joy and zest for life. I breathe out the illusion of age. Wonderful. Number two. Well, number two, I've got lots of great messages coming up for you for your December to close out your 2022 number two. But number two, before I forget, I want to say a couple of things. Number one, I have for the month of December and January, a special for 2023 card readings. So these 5 cards or more that we have pulled for your December 22 messages, I'm pulling these same cards for 2023 messages. So those are happening on select dates in December and January. They are 30-minute readings for $35, and you can learn more and book your own slot on the link down below. So definitely get in on those 2023 readings. For your 2023 messages, only $35. So I'm excited to offer that. I'm also excited to offer my Back to Center program. It is a 4-week video program, self-paced, full of activities, rituals, releasing, reflections to help you transition from 2022 to 2023. It is a go at your own pace program, only $33. You can learn more about that down in the link below as well. So here's what I've got for you. Number 2, some exciting stuff to close out your 2022. Holy cow. Number 2, what I'm getting for you right now is that the end of 2022 almost is like a sprint for you in terms of the power that's happening for you for the end of your 2022, number 2. So you've got a lot of high priest energy going on right now, a lot of power, and a lot of just manifestation abilities, for lack of a better term. Number 2, just the ability to really bring into the world lots of great things right now. So lots of power and lots of will and desire to go along with it. So you've got some dreams, you've got some things that you are bringing into the world. You've got clear messages right now. Number 2, that this is the time for you to be moving forward with those desires, with bringing things into the world, with the power that is behind it all. And right now, you have a lot of high priest energy going on. So there's an encouragement for you to harness that power and really press forward and charge forward towards that 2022 finish line. So this is great for you for your December number 2. Now, what I'm also getting for you number 2 is that as you charge forward with this power and moving forward with your dreams and goals for the end of your 2022 and your December, I'm also getting for you that you're going to have some mixed feelings and some mixed emotions about it all, including some feelings of that sensitivity with this Archangel card. Now, here's the thing, number 2. Anytime we move forward with our desires, when we have all of these charging, powerful energies, there can also be a lot of times, frequently, almost always, some feelings along with it that just kind of surprise us, that just kind of leave us feeling a little raw and feeling a little just sensitive. And so as all of those energies are rushing and you are moving forward with charging ahead with what you want to bring into the world at the end of 2022 and even number 2 into 2023, please be gentle with yourself. Please, if you find yourself crying for no reason, if you find yourself angry for no reason, please be gentle with yourself, because when we have a lot of energies moving and rushing and flowing, including powerful charge forward energies, it can really leave us feeling unsettled at times. And so number 2, throughout your December, you're going to have some moments of feeling unsettled energetically. Maybe crying for no reason, maybe angry for no reason, maybe just feelings of like, what the heck is going on? When you experience those feelings, please be gentle with yourself. Please understand that you've got sensitive feelings going on and just love yourself during those times. There is nothing wrong with you during these high energy times when we've got lots of energies moving and flowing. It is absolutely normal and natural to have feelings of emotional sensitivity. And so as those emotions flex and flow, please, as those energies move, please be gentle with yourself throughout the month of December as you are charging forward and moving forward on your journey. Now, December is going to be a great opportunity for you to do some reflection on your journey. With this rune of journey, there's an encouragement for you to just do some reflection and honoring of your journey at this time. You know, this is a normal, natural thing to want to do in December anyway, but you're being called extra special, number 2, to do that at this time. Definitely, this may very well be a good time for you to check out my Back to Center program, because it absolutely helps you to do just that, to reflect upon your journey, where you are, and where you want to go from here. And so, number 2, you may very well want to be extending these reflections into the beginning of the new year as you charge forward with what you want to bring into the world. And as you bring that high priest energy, as you harness that and bring it into the new year with you as well. Now, what I'm also getting for you is an encouragement for you to really tap into that inner child as you move forward with these powerful energies and bringing your desires into the world. You know, number 2, it's so often that as we work to manifest our desires, as we bring our wants and wishes and dreams into the world, that we oftentimes bring a very adult brain to it. And there's an encouragement for you throughout December, number 2, to bring the child into it. So as you tap into that high priest energy, as all of those energies are flowing, as you are charging forward with your desires, there's an encouragement to bring the child along with you as well. So you've got an encouragement to remember that child within and to bring that child with you. You know, number 2, what I'm getting for you is to maybe bring some play into the manifestation at this time. I just had the image of crayons. You may want to color. You may want to bust out those crayons and do some drawing. I don't know, number 2, whatever that means to you, but bring the child along with you as you work to bring your desires into the world and to charge forward with your desires throughout December. You know, we also have this rune of defense here as well. I'm getting loud and clear for you to drop some defenses and to bring vulnerability into bringing your desires into the world in December. And so number 2, you know, children, they really open themselves up. They drop their defenses. They play. They have fun. Number 2, time for you to do the same. And so as you are working to charge forward with your desires, yes, full speed ahead, number 2, this is also a time for you to consider dropping some of your defenses, getting vulnerable, getting childlike, bringing play into that bringing of your desires into the world. And so you may want to picture a charging horse full speed ahead who has its defenses down and is just running full tilt, having fun, coloring at the same time. So definitely number 2, now is a time for you to move forward with your desires, move forward with your wishes, move forward with your dreams. And if you're saying, Christian, I don't know what those are right now. Yes, now is a time to do some contemplating. Now is a time to do some reflection. Now is a time to be asking yourself, what is it that I want, and what do I want to be moving forward with? What do I want to be charging full speed ahead with? What do I want to not take no for an answer with? Now is the time to do that. Number 2, So definitely some reflection, some focusing in on your values, what matters to you is in order in your December. Yep, as a matter of fact, that's part of the Back to Center self-paced program to transition to 2023. No, number 2, I did not purposefully pick those cards for that reason. The cards just pop right out. I have no idea what they are until I pick them up, and here they are. So I'm really excited for you, number 2, and your December. And I'm also excited for you for your January as well, because what I'm getting loud and clear is that this high priest power for you is going to extend into the new year. And so there's encouragement for you to recognize, reflect on that, and continue tapping into and harnessing that high priest energy as you transition into January and into the new year. So as you move from December into January, keep bringing that power, keep charging forward and charging ahead with your desires. Number 2, you may also want to visit this reading in January as well to see how it has unfolded and unfurled for you. Because what I'm getting for you loud and clear is that this energy for you is going to extend into 2023 as well, into January, into the new year. So definitely check back at that time for these messages and the encouragement to continue bringing that inner child, continue breaking out the crayons, to continue dropping your defenses and being vulnerable, and to continue driving full speed ahead as you continue to be gentle with yourself and all of those rushing energies. It's also a great time, of course, going into the new year to continue to reflect upon your own journey, where you are on your journey, and where you want to go from here. So very exciting for you for the end of your 2022, number 2, and the beginning of your 2023. I'm excited for you, and you're charging forward, whatever that means to you. So number 2, I encourage you, please do like, share, subscribe, send to a friend, all of the things. Bring yourself back here at the end of December, even again into January, because these messages will unfurl for you throughout the month. So number 2, thank you so very much. It is an honor to send you your December 2022 messages, and I send you blessings and best wishes for your journey. Greetings, number 3. Welcome, number 3, to your December 2022 messages. Number 3, your Celtic Dragon Tarot card is... Oh, that's right, number 3. You had 3 Celtic Dragon Tarot cards. We have the 5 of Swords, the Wheel, and the 5 of Pentacles. Now, number 3, I've got lots of things coming up for you on these 3 cards. Plenty to say about these for sure, but let's see what else we have. Your angel card for December is Bridget, who says, caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. Thank you, Bridget, for the warning. Great. Your Archangel card is Outdoors. Archangel Jophiel says, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Yep, I'm getting it for sure. Thank you very much, Archangel Jophiel. Beautiful. You had number 3. You are number 3. You had number 3. 2 Viking runes as well. So lots of messages for you to close out the year. Number 3. You had the rune of fertility and the rune of flow. Wonderful. Wow. Lots of messages here for you. Number 3. Number 3, I also want to say if you are interested in learning how to read runes, I am having a rune reading workshop on December 11th. So you can learn more about that down in the links below. December 11th, I'm having a rune reading workshop. Fun, interactive. It's going to be a great workshop for sure. So I hope you are tuning in at the beginning of December and can join us if you so choose. So that is on the links below. Flow and fertility. And finally, your Breathe Easy card is balance. I am balanced. Everything in moderation, nothing in excess. This is the way to lead a life of quality and meaning. I breathe in the perfection of the earth, the water, and the sky. I am filled with nature's grand design. I breathe out my self-destructive tendencies. Yes, here we go, number 3. This is what I'm getting for you for your December. Well, I'm getting a lot of messages for you for your December number 3. First of all, I'm getting that you've got some things going on that it is really kind of just time for you to cool off a little bit. Now, number 3, I say that in the kindest, gentlest, most loving way possible. But right now, there are some energies that are going. Some maybe aggravated energies, some upset energies. Now, number 3, if you are not feeling these energies right now, you most likely will be feeling them throughout December. So definitely check back on this reading later in the month to see how it unfurls and unveils for you. Definitely for you, number 3, because I'm getting some clear messages that things are going to be like this for you in December. But we've got some encouragement for number 3 for you to, maybe take a step back and take a breather from the things that are aggravating you a little bit right now. So I just had the message, you kind of got your dander up a little bit, number 3, in some ways about certain things that are happening for you in your experience. And you've just got an encouragement for you to step back a little bit, maybe just take a breather, take a break, get outside. We've got this 5 of Pentacles here that I'm getting loud and clear as an encouragement for you to just step back, put the sword down, step back for a minute, and just take a deep breath. Get outside, clear your head, get some fresh air, get some new perspectives, because what I'm getting for you very clearly, number 3, is that right now or throughout December, the energies are going to be going and running and feeling kind of in an aggravated kind of way, but those are going to calm down. Those are going to ease up. And so this energy that's going and feeling kind of aggravated, that wheel is going to turn and things are going to calm down. So know that those warring kinds of energies, the anger, the upset, the aggravation, the raw kinds of feelings are going to just really simmer down a bit. What I'm getting from this card of Bridget, Caution is Warranted, is really all about number 3, that getting your dander up. And so is that a saying that you have to, number 3, get your dander up? Just meaning getting kind of feeling aggravated and rah. So there's just some encouragement for you to, again, step back from those energies a little bit. And so Bridget is here, with the caution is warranted. It's all about caution in picking up that sword, doing battle, and getting a little aggro. So now it's just time to step back a little bit from the fiery feelings, step back a little bit from the annoyances, the anger, the rar, and just take a deep breath, take a breather, and know that things are going to change. Know that the wheel is going to turn. The wheel, it turneth ever so. It's a saying from the Middle Ages, the medieval period. The wheel, it turneth ever so. The Wheel of Fortune was a big thing in the Middle Ages. No, not the game show. The turning of the wheel. The idea of the Wheel of Fortune. And so the wheel is going to turn for you in December number 3. Now, you may be thinking, Christian, I ain't got my dander up right now. Is my dander going to be getting up during December? Yep, chances are good that it will. And chances are good that it's also going to come back down as well. So before you go whipping out that sword and slaying everything, caution is warranted. Take a step back. Walk away. You don't have to get the sword out. Take a few deep breaths. Maybe get outside to cool off a little bit, but just check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay, number 3. So this is going to be important for you throughout your December. Now, you may find, number 3, that the wheel turns and turns again for you in December. So you may find that you have this aggravation, step back, breather. Aggravation, step back, breather. Kind of cycle happening for you in December. Now, as this happens, I'm getting for you the encouragement to find some balance, to make sure that you are taking care of yourself and taking steps to step out of those feelings, but also finding balance in what it means to you and finding balance in terms of what resonates with you. So interestingly enough, we have on this card, breathing out the self-destructive tendencies. Yes. Sometimes, number 3, when we get into these kind of aggravated mindsets, we can maybe do more harm than good to the situation because we're getting flustered, we're getting frustrated, we're getting aggravated, and then that just makes us do things that don't help the situation and that get us even more flustered and aggravated and annoyed. So number 3, during December, just watch out for ways in which you may be contributing to the situation, to the ways in which you may be contributing to these kinds of feelings. Again, when you feel them arise, take a step back, take a breather, have caution. You do not need to go all out with the swords. Take a step away. It is all okay. Now we have here the runes of fertility and flow. And so what I'm getting for you very clearly is that throughout the month of December, it's going to be a fertile time for you to practice going with the flow. Oh, but it's upside down. Going with the flow. So go with the flow, number 3, throughout the month of December, because remember, the wheel is going to turn. This situation, the things that are getting you aggravated, the flies that are flying around you in December, those are going to move away. The wheel is going to turn and things are going to quiet down. So know that this is a fertile time for you to practice going with the flow and with the knowledge that things are going to smooth out for you as that wheel turns. So Number 3, it sounds like you've got a fiery kind of December going on for you to close out your 2022. But number 3, definitely, this is going to pass. This too shall pass, number 3. So know that for sure. Now, number 3, I don't want to pass and forget to mention to you that I have coming up in December and January special dates where you can get your own 2023 card reading for your 2023 messages. So I'm offering 30-minute card readings, these exact 5 or more card readings for your 2023 messages. Those are 30 minutes, $35, live on Zoom for your 2023 messages. Those are on special dates only during the months of December and January. You can learn more and get your own 2023 messages on the link down below, standingstoneshealing.com/2023. So definitely I encourage you to check that out. I also want to encourage you, number 3, to check out my Back to Center program running in December and January. This is a self-paced program, video course to help you transition from 2022 to 2023. So it's full of reflections, rituals, releasing to help you move forward into 2023 with power and purpose. So to set the intention for your 2023 and to move forward. So as you navigate these fiery feelings, that Back to Center program may very well be helpful for you with lots of reflections, focusing in on what matters, helping you to release what no longer serves you, including number 3, maybe, yes, this fiery energy for your December. So, number 3, there you are. Know that as these fiery feelings arise, you're being encouraged to step back, getting outside. Now, where you are in the world, number 3, it may be cold in December, but get outside anyway, because getting outside, getting outdoors is very powerful for changing our energy, for bringing in new energy, for helping us to cool off. So very appropriate if it is cold where you are, number 3 in December. Very appropriate. Get yourself outside to get cooled off during December when you feel those feelings arise. And take heart knowing that yes, the wheel is going to turn for you. So, number 3, I'm sending you lots of blessings and best wishes for your December 2022. I encourage you to like this video, subscribe, share, send to a friend. Come back and check this reading out at the end of December, no matter when you are listening in, even into January, number 3, because indeed the wheel is going to be turning for you for your December. Number 3, I'm sending you blessings and best wishes and a blessed end to your 2022.